Hey, how's it going? This is Nick Ross here, Body of Legends. Today is the 18th of April, 2014. We are 5 weeks out of FitCon, 7 weeks out of Fitness Extravaganza. You're looking at me posing at 165 pounds. A very lean 165 pounds, but I still have a little bit ways to go. I'll say my physique might be complete within the next 5 to 7 pounds. Probably about maybe, I don't know, 4 pounds of fat and 3 pounds of water. So competition day should be around 158, 159, around that, give or take a pound or two. Right now I'm full of sodium. I am actually sodium loading from now, meaning I am trying to increase my sodium and allow my body to retain water right now. If anyone sees my meals, how I eat my food, they know that I don't eat processed food. I don't eat a lot of processed food, at least. I try to stick to more whole, clean, raw food. A lot of chicken, fish, vegetables, carbohydrate sources like potatoes, and those things are naturally pretty much sodium free. So I do find it a little bit difficult to get sodium in, but I got about a tablespoon of salt per meal. I'm trying to get as much salt and sodium in my diet as possible. And like I say, I'm trying to sodium load. I'm trying to give my body what it needs to retain water. In the next 4 weeks I'll probably cut water. So 4 days before the show I'll be cutting water, meaning cutting sodium. So I'll cut my sodium in half, not completely out, just cut it in half. So right now I'm at about 3,000 milligrams. I'll cut it to about 1,000 or 1,500 or maybe 800, 900. I'll cut it pretty low. And then an hour before stepping on stage, I'll load back up with like 3, 4, 5,000 grams. Milligrams, of course. So, and the reason why you do that is because when you increase sodium so far out, like how I'm, 5 weeks out, my sodium is through the roof right now. My body's going to retain all that water. And when I just cut that out, completely stop the sodium or at least reduce it, it's going to be a shock to my body. It's going to be a big shock. My body's going to be like, what the hell? It's just going to release all that water, and I'm going to be increasing the amount of water I drink. Just going to release all that water. And then an hour before stepping on stage, or maybe 2 hours before stepping on stage, I'll just increase sodium again and drink about maybe a quarter gallon of water. And that is needed. Okay, your muscles are made up of what, 80% or 78% water. So yes, it does help with fullness, roundness, even vascularity. It helps with the aesthetic, the pump. You need sodium. People who cut out sodium and try to pose on stage, they have the potential to cramp up. They're gonna look, soft and flat. You're not gonna have that nice, hard, round denseness to you. Sodium is needed. Water is needed. So, like I say, I'm gonna sodium load from now. Cut sodium back 4 days before the show. Maybe 2 hours before stepping on stage, I'll load up on sodium, drink some water. Get all that water in my muscles, not over it. That's the key. You want to get that muscle. You want to get the water in your muscle to keep it full, to make it look round and hard. That's what I'm doing right now, guys. So really trying to, be in full control of my sodium intake, my water intake. Not that it's that important. I mean, if you're lean, if your body fat is, 3, 4, 2%, then, you don't even need to cut water. You really don't need to. I mean, you could step on stage, and drink, half a gallon of water before. I mean, it's not a problem. As long as you're lean and shredded and you don't have no fat in your body, then, I mean, you're technically fine. But me, I want to be as on point and as prestigious and just tactical as possible. I'm not going to leave anything to chance. I'm not going to leave any variable unchallenged. Everything is accounted for. Everything. That's it, guys. Nick Ross here, Body of Legends. Tune in to next time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.